I'm Greg West with RAYWEST Design Build, and we want to take a moment today to explain a retail shell building to you. We've just finished this good looking one here, and a shell is just that. It's the outer part of a building ready for tenant use in the inside. So the shell on the front would be kept good looking facing the highway, and it would have a storefront with the awnings. Obviously you've got landscaping and the parking lot and the signage. Those will be all things that the landlord is responsible for. And again, the tenants would do the upfit. A lot happens around back. Let's go take a look around back. So now we're at the rear of a cold, dark shell. And what you'll see here is the utilities have been brought in underground, and electrical is brought in a trough to be stubbed up into the space. Water is brought in from the rear, and communications will be brought in from the rear as well, all stubbed into the space for future tenant use. We also have a roof access ladder for easy, safe access to the roof, and things like a dumpster enclosure would be on the rear for a dumpster for the tenants to use as well. So these are all the things that happen on the rear of a cold, dark shell. Let's go take a look inside. So now we're inside of what's called a cold, dark shell. It's cold because there's no heating and air conditioning here yet, and it's dark because the electrical is not run and therefore there's no lights. What is stubbed up into the space is, here's a sewer line, and this one has a grease trap stubbed up into it for a future restaurant use. And then in the rear you can see conduit is ready to bring electrical in from the outside, and as well as the water has already been brought into the space. We don't like to put the concrete down because it would just have to be torn up when the upfit happens for the tenant. So we put a ribbon slab around the edge and put gravel down with some plastic on it. The last thing would be, if the space has to be divided, a demising wall is put up when the upfit is done, and a demising wall just divides the space or demises the space. So this is about as simple as you can get. This is the inside of a cold, dark shell ready for a tenant upfit. And I'm Greg West with RAYWEST Design Build, where our team is working hard to build great spaces.